herzlich willkommen zurück zu Starfield. Jetzt probieren wir das doch noch, ne? Mit den Verzerrungen.
Good day, Captain.
Ob ich das vielleicht dann... Vielleicht sieht man das auch hier. In die Richtung auf jeden Fall. Ja, da waren wir doch. Das muss man jetzt nicht kapieren, oder? Hey, wir waren doch sogar da. Nee, da waren wir nicht. Aua. 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 Das hat mich jetzt richtig viel Leben gekostet. Okay. Nee, da waren wir nicht. Wir waren schon lange nicht da.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
Aber wir sind wieder raus. Das war gut. Das war jetzt nicht der Plan dahinter. Oh, ich mache schon manchmal einen Scheiß, ey. Ist das? Müssen wir da drauf nehmen? Ist das? Scheint irgendwas zu machen. Ich weiß nicht, ob das das Prinzip ist. Ne, das scheint ja irgendwie jetzt endlos zu sein. Vielleicht müssen wir da runter.
Yes? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask. All right then.
Nee, das brauchen wir ja. da schon was. Müssen da, glaube ich, rechtzeitig durch, ne? Zum Glück sind wir langsam.
Hello. Goodbye. Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Easy. Ach so, jetzt haben wir Kräfte. Interessant. Ach, das ist es mit den Tempeln.
On, literally.
amüsant. Aber Loge ist gut. Natürlich da entlang. Nee, so geht es gar nicht, Alter. Auf jeden Fall gleich richtig auswählen.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Stay in orbit or jump.
Doch. Um die Uhrzeit bin ich so ein bisschen verwirrt teilweise. Ist aber nicht schlimm.
Grav jump complete.
This is UZ security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Das passt ja gerade optimal. Das ist gut. Dann machen wir mal wieder was abseits der Hauptstory. Und mal gucken, was kommt. Je nachdem, wie cool es ist.
Nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Come on. Let's see what that place did to you. You've tipped my ear. Jaw the words another time, then.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great
Salomon
Co?
Co.
Is it everything you imagined? Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Ko and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. There's books about him, lots of them. All right, a couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled Aquila. Plus he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voley. So, as you can see, the names got some serious heft. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Korra, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Korra to... I don't know. Well then, Korra's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Korra, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Ko. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that? I believe that might be the most honest thing you've ever said. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Need to see what happened to you for myself. Raise the thoughts with you later.
Your vitals are insane. Stay safe, okay?
Hello. Back to it then.
Gucken, mit wem ich noch reden kann. Ich möchte ganz viel.
Couldn't help it over here.
Nein, mit dem
Bye.
Do you need something? Please, go on.
Sehe ich den?
I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life.
Man mit Mensch übersetzen finde ich auch ein bisschen...
Sure. Like what? Let's see. I've been in Constellation for a long time, as you know. I enjoy cheese, my work, and long walks on unexplored planets. What else did you want to know about? It seems like I should be the... On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact. Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery. I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang. Right. No worries.
Did I hear that correctly? Take care of yourself.
Ja, danke. Dunkel. Nee, falsch. Da. So. So, meine. Das war jetzt mal komplett falsch. So. Nee, das auch nicht. Was war nochmal sonstiges? Nee, eigentlich nur das hier, ne? Lagern, lagern, lagern. Mehr Kleidung. Okay. Jetzt sieht das Ganze doch gleich um einiges besser aus. Schauen wir mal kurz, was wir noch machen müssen. So.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is
Das wird ja noch lang.
impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary
Ja,
anomaly without the
7
data
Kräfte,
from the artifact.
7 Tempel.
We'll need one to find the other. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Muss man noch einen Wecker stellen? kann es direkt mit YouTube Music. Muss ich nachher gleich machen. Okay. Besprechen wir das noch kurz.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Das. Mhm.
A business meeting, of a sort at least. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. Oh, exceedingly. Free market there is in full effect. Anything goes as long as you have the money. We'll be taking advantage of that.
Frage ein bisschen unnötig.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Machen wir das jetzt gleich? Irgendwie wird es mich schon interessieren. Könnte, glaube ich, interessant werden. Machen wir.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Theoretisch könnten wir doch jetzt direkt da. Richtig gelesen? Ja. Das habe ich nämlich in einem Video gesehen, dass man das einfach direkt machen kann. Ich bin jedes Mal zum Schiff gelaufen. Ein bisschen dumm. Aber man kann es einfach so machen. Finde ich eigentlich ein bisschen schade, muss ich sagen. Es ist zwar schon irgendwie eine Art Komfort. Schon, weil man kann hier direkt hinreisen, aber irgendwie...
You would think that would keep people away.
Naja. Vor allem, es wird einem ja gesagt, man soll bitte ins Schiff und dann docken und so. Und man kann es theoretisch auch so machen. Ich habe es immer auf dem anderen Weg gemacht. Finde ich jetzt gar nicht schlimm, dass ich es so gemacht habe. Aber natürlich ein bisschen schade.
Smell that? Construction.
Man sich ein bisschen Zeit
Industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm gas. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Jetzt mal wieder voll gehealt. Wir haben aber gar nichts mehr von Gesundheit her. Von Gesundheit her. Naja. Ist dann halt leider so, ne?
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow this up? Eins?
Dann gehen wir da mal hin und danach können wir direkt wieder weiter. Ich finde es irgendwie schon... Eigentlich finde ich es mittlerweile gut, dass es so ist.
His ships are very high
Ich finde es sonst
quality.
nervig.
I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know me, Sistra? You are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be able to help you find out
Klar
more.
muss ich das wieder machen.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
1000, das reicht doch im Leben nicht. Das reicht doch im Leben. Muss es wahrscheinlich zig Leute bestechen.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadipo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
Man kriegt da was mit der Farbe oder so, das kommt auf Display.
That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing, or you looking for something else? Of course, of course. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate, but I will be here should you change your mind. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Okay. Au. Das ist natürlich jetzt tricky.
I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our
Ja,
fees.
das war mir schon fast klar. Ob das sieht?
I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency.
Ja.
I'm afraid Neon security needs to be paid too. We all have bills to cover. I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP package isn't for everyone. Of course, completely at your discretion.
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge.
Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon.
Die kann ich den wahrscheinlich nicht mehr überzeugen.
Well
Ne?
taken
Ich
care
muss
of.
jetzt die 4000 sagen.
Real humanitarian.
Muss ich ja nicht.
Of course. A few credits and the security of the Astral Lounge will be on hand if anything goes wrong.
Ja.
Come back soon.
What?
Ich bin VIP. Puh. Nee. Aha. Okay. Das muss das sein. Was? Da fehlt aber das obere. So. Also außen haben wir jetzt die beiden mit innen drin. Haben wir die beiden und die beiden. Okay, dann müssen. Okay. Dann haben wir das jetzt. Kann man da noch irgendwas klauen? Klauen, gut.
Ranger.
Ne, ich bin Raider, stimmt.
Hello.
Chef's
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
Sehr gut.
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbass processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Endlich habe ich mal was geschafft wieder. ich da jetzt hin? Okay. TF. So. Okay, das war eine Tür. Okay. Irgendwas passt da jetzt noch nicht. Das ist so. Dann ist das. Oh. Dann sprechen wir mal mit Tramp.
Rather be doing this.
Word to the wise.
Nicht schon wieder.
Can we speak for a moment?
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Machen wir das und dann war's das. Das wird ein Alter. Schöne. Kann ich meine Kräfte mal nutzen.
Yeah?
Die Ladezeiten sind schon. Das hatte man ja.
If you have the time, I wish to speak.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
This is amazing!
The music is amazing! Nothing like some Aurora to take yet. You good?
What's up?
Just need a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
It's
Hey
what you
there.
said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Muss das hier sein? Ja.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
This place is insane!
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be
Nee,
invigorating.
das ist ein Spiel. Ja. Hier ist ein
You
Job.
want to see how short my temper is?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on. You said you would sit, so sit.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Come on.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? Really? Huh. That might change things. Hold on. Let's keep Neon Security out of this. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Jetzt fahren wir raus und dann gehen wir heim. Nee.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few poems. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. Same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets. Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly,
War
he
klar,
must
das
be
wäre
there
jetzt so
or close
einfach.
by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Das wäre jetzt ja zu weit. Ja, das wollte ich auch. Das wäre jetzt zu weit.
Word is the Borealis. You know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something.
If you are free soon.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. No, he isn't. Nice try, but CEOs don't just walk through the door. They make appointments. He did? Oh, yes, I do remember overhearing something about that. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Hoping to get a meeting?
Wait. This clearly isn't your executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? For the moment, Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited. I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
Mann! Du hast so nicht geplant.
The mark's mine.
Das war jetzt nicht mal ich. Oh, das ist ja. Kann ja wohl so rum sein. Wieder auch nicht. Ach so, ja klar.
Go ahead. Leave, coward.
Geht gar nicht.
Hold on. Trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Das ist viel zu heftig. Müsste mal irgendwas zum Heilen finden. Ah, man hätte das auch können. Oh, jetzt kann man überall rein.
get that done.
You can't hope to win.
Das hätte mal gar nichts gebracht, ne? Ah, das wird doch eine heftige Nummer. Noch weiter. Das machen wir jetzt gerade noch fertig.
Are you prepared to die? Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Zugänge. Okay.
expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
You won't get away. Hear me?
She's here. I got her.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Och nee.
Victory! You die today.
You're going down.
Ja, Stealth klappt das sowieso nie. Strong. Ja, da kann noch ein zweiter. Hm? Runtergeflogen. Okay.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
It seems reasonable that a thief face some form of punishment, does it not?
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a
If you
man's
are free
life.
soon,
I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Oh. Ja, ich kann da jetzt nichts Richtiges machen.
Oh no. Please.
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another...
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Schmuggelware, nee. Das machen wir natürlich nicht. Da werden wir überprüft.
We have resorted to theft now, I see. If you are free soon, could we talk?
This was a good meeting. Very
Good meeting. Naja. So, ich muss noch. Ja, wie komme ich jetzt wieder raus? War da nochmal der Eingang? Ah. Muss man da noch jemanden treffen? Wahrscheinlich.
Can we speak for a moment?
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder.
Ja. Jawohl. Okay, da muss ich jetzt zum Schiff. Alles klar, danach war es auf jeden Fall. Es ging wieder viel zu lang. Ja, deswegen müssen wir da. Okay.
Really? I think there's at least one example of someone who didn't let the corruption of the city get to them.
Our business here is done, and I, for one, am perfectly content to leave Neon behind.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
And we
Is our mutual acquaintance helping the transition to this new way of life for you? Yes, I would say that.
It's very quiet out in Sweden. Yes. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Acclimating to what you perceive as the more
But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
I do not recall that we asked your permission.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge
just knowing what you are be dangerous.
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
I have some things I need to discuss with you. Could we talk?
Das glaube ich nicht.
Must have been a good job.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Is an overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge.
Scan.
Das ging jetzt dann doch eigentlich relativ gut. Boah. Aber es ist lang geworden. Länger als geplant. Viel zu lang. Das war jetzt dann doch spannend.
Agreed, we should not delay. If
Schnell dahin und dann das Teil einfügen, damit das uns keiner mehr weg.
We are fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge.
How is
Are we
Neon?
not?
Are you okay?
Can we speak for a moment?
Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Oh, warum muss man sich das wieder entscheiden?
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to
Questreihe,
confront
mehr über
them
die
if necessary.
herausfinden.
Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
I'd like to talk to you about questions.
Speak up if you have ideas.
We're all here for the same reason.
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gaps with you.
Okay, das war's aber wirklich. Ich könnte es direkt wieder weitermachen, aber nicht. Das war's für dieses Mal. Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Und tschüss.